That's some good shit. Hey everyone, what's happening? You might be thinking, wow, Mayuko, you're gonna make a whole YouTube channel out of this thing? Why, yes I am. You may have heard from me already that I went to VidCon a couple weeks ago with some really good friends, and I left feeling so motivated and inspired and empowered. I met creators that I admired for a long time, got to go to panels and parties, and overall just had such a great time at VidCon. And I think the main thing that I took away from VidCon was that there's room on the internet for everyone, including you and me. So that's partly one of the reasons why I decided to make a YouTube channel. The other thing is that I'm really empowered by people like Simone Yech and Physics Girl, and the impact that they have on young women to pursue careers and an interest in technology and science. And if I could have that kind of impact on just one person, I think that would be so cool. I've been working in tech for about 3 years now at 2 different companies, and so I thought I'd share with you today 6 reasons why I love being a software engineer. Number 1, innovation is everywhere and it's really cool. I live in Silicon Valley, and so I literally live in the middle of the tech hub. Living in the middle of Silicon Valley and being able to experience how quickly the innovation is going and how quickly new things are coming out is really inspiring. Number 2, I think one of the best things about software engineering is that you can apply your skills to anything. For instance, you can make health apps that monitor the blood sugar levels of patients, or you can make educational apps that help teachers organize their coursework more easily. Or you could even make code that gets sent up into space. That is so cool. So this actually has a lot to do with why I went into software engineering as a career and studied computer science to begin with. I didn't really know what industry that I wanted to go into, but I did want to have the freedom to be able to choose throughout my whole career and not limit myself. Number 3 is collaboration. Working in tech actually means that you get to work with so many different kinds of people. On the daily, I get to work with a product manager who decides what we work on and why it's important, a designer who decides how is it going to look and how is it going to feel when a user is working on it. Of course, other software engineers who I'm working with and solving these problems with as I'm building. And then also I get the opportunity to work with data scientists, marketing people, support people. It's just so cool to be able to work with so many different kinds of people who think in such different ways and to be able to create a product together that you can deliver out into the world. Number 4 is problem solving. So coding is really just problem solving. So you have a problem in front of you, which is usually like, how do I build this thing? And then you make the code and you problem solve through that to build that thing. And one of my favorite things about software engineering is that you can spend a lot of time researching the problem, trying out different things, talking about it with other people, and the next thing you know, you have a solution to the problem that you're working on. And sometimes it takes, 30 minutes, sometimes it takes 3 days, sometimes it takes a whole month. And that's not to say that creativity isn't involved in the job, because it so is. Because problem solving is not just a matter of doing formulas and equations and stuff, but it's really thinking creatively about how to solve the problem that's right in front of you. Number 5 is that you're always learning. So this actually refers back to number 1, which is about innovation. Because innovation is literally just about kind of the invention of new stuff all the time. It kind of goes along with your job as a software engineer, because there's always new stuff coming out, whether it be a new programming language or a new framework or a new architecture. And so having the skill of being able to adapt to new things is really important, and that's something that companies often look for. But in my opinion, it's always fun to be in an area where new things are coming out all the time, because then there's always something new to learn and grab and add to your skill set. Okay, so my last and final reason why I love being a software engineer is probably my most favorite. Number 6 is impact. So because of the nature of code and electronics and computers and stuff, your code can be on an infinite number of devices all around the world. And usually, if you're building an app or something, you're at least going to reach thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, sometimes millions of people. And it's really cool to know that what you're building is affecting so many people out there. And if you have the chance to meet the people who you're writing these apps for, then it's an amazing feeling when someone tells you, hey, your app has made my life so much easier. And the other side is that you don't just have an impact on the people that you're writing code for, but you also have an impact on your peers around you. It's really awesome to, help each other grow as you build something really cool. So that concludes the 6 reasons why I love working as a software engineer. It's a really rewarding career and I've been loving it so far. And if you have any other career related questions for me about being a software engineer or being a woman in tech or anything at all, let me know. I would love to answer them. I hope this video is helpful and I will see you next time. Have a good day.